Hey guys, I'm Leo the racing driver. Welcome to Channel 51 GT3. Today I'm bringing you the secret of the Swan Neck. First of all, we would like to thank SilverRocket, the largest official Porsche customer fleet in China, for providing us with filming vehicles. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the rear wing. Let's talk about how the rear wing works. Actually very simple, this goes back to the human flying dream. And then man flew. If we put the wings of an airplane upside down on a car, this creates the effect of a rear wing. The air is moving faster below and slower above, creating a downforce. The rear wing was first used in F1 in the 60s, and through the evolution of F1, we now have a variety of rear wings. Today, we will introduce you to the Swan Neck rear wing. Let's take a look at the difference between a Swan Neck and a traditional one. First, let me introduce the fixed method. The upper part is the traditional way of fixing the rear wing, and the lower part is the way of fixing the Swan Neck. The top is the traditional rear wing fixation, while the bottom is the Swan Neck fixation. The traditional rear wing bracket is used to lift up the rear wing directly from underneath, while the Swan Neck bracket adopts a hoisting design and is in front of the rear wing. This is the difference between a traditional rear wing and a Swan Neck. So why is it such a design? Let's start with the disadvantages of a traditional rear wing. The traditional bracket is built underneath. When the air under the wing moves faster, a better downforce is created. When the bracket affects the flow of air below the wing, the downforce becomes unstable. When the wind is coming from the front, it will be divided directly in front of the wing bracket. An area of turbulence forms beneath the wing, which affects the flow of air below the wing. But when turning at high speed, the wind does not come from the front, but from the oblique front of the entire wing bracket to create a larger brake area. The turbulence area is still under the wing, which also affects the downforce effect in high-speed turns. Swan Neck is the perfect solution to this problem. The whole bracket is mounted in front of the rear wing. Because the turbulence area is also in the same place rather than directly under the rear wing, this gives the vehicle a more stable downforce as it enters turns, while also increasing speed. To give you a better understanding, we made a simple wind motion. The white lines simulate the airflow, and the wind is blowing from front to back. The small wooden block in my hand simulates the mounting position of the bracket. The traditional brackets sit directly underneath, creating areas of turbulence behind them that affect the airflow rate, which in turn affects the downforce. Whereas the Swan Neck is mounted in front of the rear wing, and the resulting turbulence has a very limited impact on the wing. Through today's introduction and small experiments, you will find that the Swan Neck bracket effectively avoids the rear wind turbulence, thus providing a more stable downforce and better lap performance during high-speed turns. So that's all for today's video. We're a motorsport channel that will keep you updated on auto racing information. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I'll see you next time.